welcome back to my channel. My name's Nastazsa. If you're new here, I'd love it if you would subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram and TikTok if you haven't done so as well. For today's video, I am just sharing with you guys more home must-haves that I absolutely love. Today's video, I'm sharing with you guys mainly stuff from Pottery Barn. I get a lot of questions about my wall hanging in the back, and it's actually from Pottery Barn. So I'm excited to share that with you in today's video. Also excited to share with you guys this month's raffle prize, which is this YSL Saint Laurent handbag. I'm so excited to be giving this away to one of you guys. So if you want to enter, the details for that are in the description box down below, and you can enter as many times as you want. So definitely check out the description box down below for that. And without further ado, we can just jump right into it. All right, so the first thing that I will share with you guys is just my wall hanging. Now, I absolutely love this thing. I love it so much. I actually have two of them. So I have one for myself, and then you guys know I staged a house recently. There's one hanging up in there as well. I think it is the perfect piece of decor, and believe it or not, for the price point, I was like, oh, okay, like this is like average price you would pay for like an expensive wall hanging at Pottery Barn. When I got it, I didn't realize like how sturdy and heavy and well made it was going to be. I actually, believe it or not, did get it on sale, so I think the price is a little bit more than what I paid online, but I was really shocked by the quality. It is seriously so nice. Again, usually for like a ceramic wall hanging piece like this that is really good quality, artists usually tend to charge like $1,000. Like that's the price that I'm basing this off of. So this was nowhere near that, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna be like whatever, like little cheapy. No, that guy is heavy. It took a lot to hang it up, and believe it or not, it's actually off center because it matches like my old furniture setup, and it is just too heavy to move at the moment. So I keep it there because it does look cool in the background of my videos. But if you are in the market for a wall hanging, this one is amazing, and they also have it in a different color, like the darker discs. Definitely tempted to get that one as well. Like I said, I haven't come across something such high quality like this in a really long time. All right, next I wanted to keep on with the wall hangings, just because I feel like Pottery Barn in general is one of those places where it gets like swept under the rug. Like people don't talk about it nearly enough as they should. They've got some really awesome pieces just in general, but their artwork always is like 10 out of 10. They have just amazing stuff. So this next wall hanging is very similar to this one, but if you wanted something that was more colorful with just like a very muted pop of color, I think that this one is absolutely gorgeous as well. I almost purchased it for the house that I staged, but then I went back to the white one because I figured also if I have two of the white ones, I can like conjoin them at the top and make one large wall hanging like in the future. So that was my logic there. But if you're looking for one that has just like a really, really nice pop of color, love the hanging disc on this one. Again, gives more of like a beachy, relaxed feel. Again, pretty much can be incorporated in a lot of different styles, but I love that one just as much. And then this next one is on my wish list to purchase. Like I want this one so badly. I think it is absolutely stunning. I feel like this would be so beautiful in like so many different things. Like you could hang this above your bed in your master bedroom. The only thing I will say is I need to do more research on how heavy this one is, because I wouldn't trust hanging this above my bed. Just to be completely honest, we have too many earthquakes here in California, and I just don't find it to be safe. So if this one is anywhere near the weight of that one, wouldn't recommend that, but it would be gorgeous over like a dresser, which is I believe what they have it styled on their site. Again, just all the gorgeous like seashells on it, but like it doesn't look too beachy in my opinion. Like usually I stay away from like anything that's like beachy home decor, but this I feel like is done so well. I absolutely love it. Again, another really gorgeous piece of wall art to have. Again, if you're in the market for any sort of wall art, definitely hunt a little bit more on the Pottery Barn website. You will be shocked at what you find. All right, and then I don't know if you guys will remember, but I have this like large wooden candle that I got so long ago from Home Goods. There were two available at the time, and I only bought one because I think at the time it was super expensive, like for what it was. This was like Home Goods like 6 years ago, and I think the candle was like $70 or something. And I was like, this is a lot of money to spend at Home Goods, but I just had to have it. You guys ask about it every single time you see it in a video. You're like, literally, where is that from? I'm like, Home Goods. But the thing I will tell you guys, I never saw it again at Home Goods. It was like a one and done kind of thing because they never had it again until I saw this on Pottery Barn, and I'm like, oh my gosh, This is probably the best you're going to get. It's an extra large wooden candle. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm definitely gonna be snagging one of those for myself because, to be honest, I don't burn the one I got from HomeGoods much because I'm scared that it's gonna run out and then I have nothing to replace it with. So I'm definitely gonna snag one of these. If you're looking for just like a really nice oversized large candle, I would highly recommend checking this one out. Also, it's cheaper than I paid for the one at HomeGoods. So believe it or not, sometimes you get like, I feel like people get like overwhelmed or discouraged when they look at sites like Pottery Barn. Yes, they do have stuff that's really expensive, but there's actually something in every single price point. You just have to do the digging on the website. All right, this is on sale right now and I am literally like restricting myself from purchasing it because we all know that I'm moving soon and I just don't want to have anything extra that I don't need at the moment. But this fountain is on sale and it's absolutely stunning. Fountains are like super in right now and they get really expensive. Believe it or not, those like stoneware and limestone fountains are like thousands upon thousands of dollars. So if you're looking for something that isn't thousands upon thousands of dollars, I feel like this Pottery Barn fountain would be a really great option to check out. Love the neutral tones on this. Again, as I mentioned, it's currently on like a limited deal. Not sure how long they're going to have it, but I would definitely recommend checking this out. If you had like a really nice front door with enough space for two of these on each side, I think that that would be absolutely stunning at your entryway of your home. I just love these. Okay, I think out of anywhere, my favorite place to look for faux greenery is Pottery Barn. It can get a little pricey, I'm not gonna lie, but pretty much everything across the board looks super realistic and it holds up really nicely. So they have this beautiful fern plant that, to me, it looks so realistic, and I had one of these. It was close to impossible to keep it alive inside. I don't know if I just didn't know what I was doing or what, but I love the look of these like fern plants. But again, I didn't find that in the climate that I live in, they hold up well indoors. So this would be a really great option. And then look at the pot that it comes in. Like, everything about it is just perfect. So I feel like this is a really great option if you want a nice piece of greenery to put on like a coffee table and you wanted something on a little bit of a larger scale. That is a really great option to check out. Now we will talk about my absolute favorite. I think if I ever had to narrow it down to one favorite faux plant, it would be this olive tree. It's worth every penny. Unfortunately, each year they do raise the price of it. It's so much more expensive than it was when I first got it, but even when I got it, I felt like it was a splurge. But I do think it's worth it, and these are massive. You can get them like 6 feet, 7 feet, 8 feet tall. And what I will say is you can get the Amazon dupe totally fine, like nothing wrong with that. They don't look the same. They look very similar, but you can definitely tell the difference from the Pottery Barn one. But if you don't want to spend that kind of money, the Amazon one is just fine. I think it's great. I think they're perfect dupes out there, but it's really not the same. I personally like love this one, and I think it's worth like saving up to get it because they also are on such a large scale. You like don't have to buy another faux plant like ever again. So if you're in the market for one, I really love the olive trees from Pottery Barn. And then this next faux olive tree is on my wish list. So this one is like to mimic more of like the indoor black olive trees that are super trendy. I do know that they're super finicky and they're really hard to keep alive indoors. That's why I'm kind of opting more to this, specifically because in my area, a black olive tree is like $1,200 for a real one. I just can't fathom spending that much money on a plant that may not survive. I'd rather go with something like this, just to be completely honest. And I feel like this is great. I've seen a few people have it in their home and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the scale of it and everything. So that is definitely on top of my wish list. And again, I would recommend if you had maybe also less space, because that olive tree definitely takes up a decent amount of room. All right, next up is this absolutely gorgeous centerpiece. It is a candle centerpiece made out of iron. And that's another thing that you'll find a lot of at Pottery Barn, is just really high quality, great materials that you know are gonna last forever. That's why I personally like shopping there. If you buy a piece like this, you can have it forever and you don't really have to continually like keep decorating. This will seriously look good today. It will look good in 5 years. It'll look good in 10 years. Very timeless piece. You can use this in so many different ways. You can put it on a fireplace ledge, how they have it here. I personally would use this as a centerpiece on a dining table. I think it would look absolutely stunning. Super safe too if you want to have like that centerpiece, but you don't want to have the candles exposed. This makes it not super safe, I would say, but maybe a little bit safer. But definitely a really great timeless item to check out. All right, another thing that I saw that I think is absolutely stunning. I love how minimalistic and simple this is, but it looks amazing. And this is just for a fireplace. If you wanted to create like the little candle look, I love the way that they decorated this here. I think it is stunning. Again, if you have a fireplace, buy this. You can have it forever. It's the perfect piece for a fireplace in my opinion. Again, definitely not gonna go out of style, made with really great materials, and you really can't go wrong purchasing something like this. So when I move and I have a fireplace, this is definitely going to go inside the fireplace because I think this is perfect for the seasons that you may not be using the fireplace, or if you just don't really use it in general, this is perfect. All right, next is this bench. And I will tell you the story about this bench. It has been on my wish list for so long now. Every time I wanted to buy it, the wait time has been so long that I'm like, I'll buy it when the wait time isn't 3 months or 2 months or whatever it is. Like I want it right now. So I've yet to pull the trigger on it. I didn't even look at when it would deliver right now because knowing my luck, since I'm not supposed to be buying any furniture, it's probably available. But this is gorgeous. I have seen it in person. It's stunning. The quality of the fabric on this is so crazy. And again, you've got the iron legs. I personally love it with like the darker legs, but it does have gold if that's more your style. I also do know that if you go on the site, it is available in like a larger scale. They call it the ottoman. And then they used to have a little stool of it as well. Now the stool, I'm not sure if they carry anymore, but I personally am in the market for this like smaller one. I think it is absolutely perfect. All right, this little ceramic jug. I have personally owned this myself when I did a collaboration with Pottery Barn like 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago at this point. I always forget that I actually worked with Pottery Barn once. Like it happened so long ago, I always forget about it. But when I did, they sent me this and I love it. Like seriously love it. It's so high quality. It's like the perfect size. It's got that nice like blue color. I actually have it in storage because I'm so paranoid about it. I don't want it to break before like I move or anything, but it's stunning. You can pretty much go into any Pottery Barn store. They usually have it like on display where you can see it, but I personally love it. And they have like a whole collection of like different things. So if you're in the market for a piece like this, I like it. And it definitely has like more of like a bluish tone, but it's not like too blue when you see it in person. I personally love it. And again, if you're looking for a piece like this, definitely check this one out. Another favorite of mine from Pottery Barn are just like their throw pillows and their blankets. I feel like you just can't match the quality. I feel like they're both like just so great. So firstly, I wanted to share, this is kind of like a pillow combo. And I saw this combo because they like had it on display in the store and I'm like, oh my gosh, those two textures pair so well together. So the first one is just this linen pillow cover. A little bit pricey, but again, as I mentioned, you just can't beat the quality. You could definitely go on Amazon and get like a dupe or something, but I will tell you guys the quality isn't exactly the same. Like you can definitely tell the difference. I personally think it's worth it to spend a little bit more money on it because again, the Pottery Barn quality is so good. You will never have to like replace this pillow cover. Like that's how high quality it is. And then the linen comes in so many different colors. Like you have just so many different color options. They're great. And a lot of the color options do end up going on sale too. So you can get a really good deal on them. So you have the linen and then you pair it with this like basket, like weave kind of fabric that they have. Like the combination of both of those is crazy. And I love the texturing on just like the basket weave ones as well. So those are just two really great options. It's funny, I actually have two of the like woven ones in the property that I staged. So those look so beautiful on the couch and I just love them. Again, very timeless pieces that I think that you could pick up from Pottery Barn. So if you're in the market for some new like throw pillows, love those. I also love their pillow inserts. I think they're really good. Again, another little bit of a splurge, splurge, but they are super comfy. I was also getting a lot of requests for more nightstands. You guys want to see more nightstand options? These in particular are the ones that I love. I had them in my last place. I was obsessed with them. I think they are perfect. They have a drawer in them. They have the little peekaboo area where you can put like some decor or some books. They come in multiple different wood options. Super high quality. They come already assembled in the box. You don't have to do much of anything. So again, if you're looking for some really awesome nightstand choices that again are gonna be very timeless, you could kind of switch up your room so many different times and keep the nightstands, which I think is just a really great option to check out. Those in particular are my absolute favorite. I actually love all three colors. That was the hardest part I had, was deciding which colorway I was gonna go with. I went with the light wood and I think it was absolutely stunning. So those are absolutely perfect if you're looking for like a nightstand that needs storage. Okay, and then next up is this Reed buffet. They classify this as a buffet. I think it's a lot smaller of a scale if you're going to use it for a buffet, but if you are in a small space, this would be a great option. You could also use this as like a bar cabinet, or you could use it how I used it, which was like an entryway cabinet. So all I did was I had the black one, I hung on a regular mirror over it, and then I had some minimal pieces of decor when I was living in a smaller space. That was actually my entryway for quite some time. Then when it wasn't my entryway anymore, I actually was able to move it in the corner, and believe it or not, it has holes in the back. So I was able to actually put like my router and all of those things that are like complete eyesores in it. And so it was kind of like my little media cabinet away from my actual like bigger media cabinet. But I think that this is a great piece of furniture. The wood on it is so solid. You could buy this piece of furniture and have it literally for the rest of your life. Like, it is such high quality. So that's another thing that I love about Pottery Barn. The stuff is always really nice quality. You don't have to sacrifice that. So I think that that is, again, a really nice piece of furniture. Also available in multiple colorways as well. All right, guys, that is everything that I wanted to share with you guys for today's video. As always, the links to everything will be in the description box down below. Don't forget to enter the YSL handbag raffle giveaway. That will also be linked down below. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!